What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. Starting this video with the latest physique update of Hassan Mostafa, who has been operating on zero carbs since Toronto Pro, which is kinda crazy for a guy who carries that much muscle mass. I mean, he would just burn calories sitting there doing nothing because of his sheer mass and size. And how Hassan has endured all that is just super impressive. And the finish line is really close. So it is safe to say that Hassan has this in the bag. I'm sure he is gonna be in a better condition than what we saw at Toronto Pro. And if we just assume for a second that Hassan shows up with the same package as he did at Toronto, who is gonna stop him here at this show? The size is just so overwhelming that even with Ian Valliere being in better condition than him, the results of Toronto became so much controversial. And majority of the bodybuilding fans wanted to see Hassan win that show. Now if we take a look at Orlando Pro's list, there is only one other Olympian other than Hassan Mostafa, and that is Mohammad Nsour, the guy who qualified for the Olympia last year for the very first time by winning Monsters in Pro. He is just 26 years old, very bright future ahead. But the thing is, he isn't big enough to take on Hassan. Maybe if Hassan leaves the door open, then Muhammad can have a shot. And by that I mean leave the door wide open, and that is highly unlikely. Stanimal is another guy who is making his way back onto the stage. Every year he has been able to put on some quality size. The transformation from men's physique to classic physique to open bodybuilding, that is one hell of a journey. But the thing is, he has to pick his show more strategically to potentially win and qualify for the Olympia. Because I do remember, he placed runner-up in his last show of 2022. I am kinda surprised why a guy like Roman Fritz did not pursue this show. He was at his career's best shape at Emperor Classic Spain, and many including me believe that he deserved a better placing than 5th. I had him in 3rd place, but that is in the past now. And looking at his physique update now, he looks incredible. I don't think any of us could imagine Roman Fritz being out of shape, and just by looking at his update and how sharp he looks, I think he should have given it a shot. Roman is doing Portugal Pro, and that is 1 week after Orlando Pro. Now talking about Portugal Pro, so Andrea Presti hasn't announced that he is doing that show, but I don't think he would miss it, and the opportunity to become 3 times Portugal Pro champion. And going by how he looks at 11 days out of the show, I think he's gonna smash it there. So Presti's career is gonna be so exciting to follow, because he has been able to make some size improvements in his legs, which is like the only thing that he needs. And I believe he is gonna be so much better bodybuilder in the upcoming years. John De La Rosa's coach Patrick Tour released another update of John today. Well, it turns out the Chicago Pro just got a lot more interesting, because John has officially announced that he is doing that show.
Right now, I'm looking at doing the Chicago Pro. But more importantly, I just want to be the best John that has been on stage. I haven't been on stage. This is the 3rd season now. I'm not sitting the season out. I've missed the 2 seasons before.
So which John will show up? That is the real question, as this is his first show of the season after a gap of 2 years. And it will be a real test of his current potential, on how he compares with the young guns like Blessing Avudibu and Justin Shear. Because these guys are really young, and they are just starting their pro career. And in case of Justin, literally, that is gonna be his pro debut. And John has been on the pro stage for more than 10 years now. So a decade-long pro career. And that too with some injuries. So let's see how he shows up here, and how he compares with the young guns. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.